Hello， 大家好，那我们就直接开战吧。今天 EP 第26，那今年球季我觉得应该是没有希望了，就努力把自己的成绩打起来吧。
It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. Second inning here, no score. That's ripped, base hit.
Batting six, the designated.
So one out, nobody on. Here's the center fielder.
Number 17.
Francis, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It's just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. One out, base is empty. Up and in, and it's 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the DH, Davis Schneider. On a line, base hit. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Francis back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez handles, throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, catcher Joey Bart.
Runner at second,
now
2 down.
Number 17.
Outside.
That's outside.
And that's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Machado around third. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him. So it's 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. 1 down, runner at first. Jack Sawinski next up for the Blue Jays. Base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Number 17 up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Fires to second for 1, on to first in time. Double play. One down. Taylor Walls now at the plate.
Walls.
One out, base is empty. Base hit, center field.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Number 17 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In the air out towards right center. Varsho settles under it. Makes the grab. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Padres nothing. So the lineup flips over. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 6, shortstop. Now batting, number 17.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Cronenworth, the base runner at first with 1 out. This ball's chopped on the ground. Wong, they get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Reese Hines.
1 down, runner at first. So up next for Toronto, Max Kepler.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Hit hard, base hit. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at 3rd.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
On to the bottom of the eighth, so digging in now for San Diego, number 17. Berrios back to work. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets under it and pops it up. Walls. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Reese.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
The center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. So bases all loaded up. Rhys Hines, the next up for the Padres. One strike away. Swing and a soft liner out to left field, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Number 17 with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Varsho.
Oh, and that liner got him. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Now pitching for
J.P. Sears, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder.
Number 17.
He hasn't played like a rookie this year, that's for sure. I questioned if his power would translate right away, but he's been blasting home runs since he got here.
Crawford, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Hit on the ground to short, to Young. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Nick.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Number 17.
Tiedemann back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Just missed. There's a strike at the knees. 2-2. The pitch. And foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Back here at Petco Park. And now the first baseman, Connor Wong. Line drive. That's a hit.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Runner at first with no outs here. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Squeezes it. Oh, and he's tagging from first. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, number 17. There's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! That should get the dugout going. It's 7-7. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, number 17.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Reed Foley back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one pulled foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Number 17 with a good game to help lift them to the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard. And a final 8-7. A 1-run. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the rookie center fielder. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Second inning here, no score. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. 2 out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Liner, base hit.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Fought off foul. In the air, right side. Carroll on the move to the alley. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
1 out, bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Jake McCarthy. On a line out towards center. That's out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Marte makes the catch, and that is that. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Hit in the air, center field. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And it's a one-run ball game.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Number 17 with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 1 down.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Base hit center field. Two outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Number 17.
Nelson back to work. In the air, right field, Carroll. Drops into the glove. One away. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, number 17. There's the strike.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Strike 2. And that just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Snags it on the run. And there's one away. Number 17 had a game to forget in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that one fouled off.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Lined into right. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the So 2 down. This is Corbin Carroll. And that's a base hit.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
This is Joey Bart. The 1-2. Swings, and this one's flared. Base hit! And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Kind of got it off the end of the bat, but he gets that knock because he was willing to go with the pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Gurriel has it sized up. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Nick Pratto. All loaded up, top half of inning number 4. This to third, Urias. Here's Marte for 1, and that's 2.
are ready to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Man at second. In the air, center field. Settles underneath it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he makes it up to third with one away. Man at first, one away. This one in the dirt.
No ball. Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swinging a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This one high in the air to left center. Gurriel handles the chance. Here's Trevor Larnach. All loaded up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hit in the air out to center field. Has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. Keller, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Makes the grab for the second out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Rogers. And that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 3 and the Pirates 2. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Pavin Smith. Line drive. That's a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, number 17. Fulmer, in his 5th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Fulmer back to work. And that one is inside ball 1.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings it across, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The catcher, number 14, Joey.
2 on, 1 out. Yandy Diaz now.
Designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Drilled out toward left center field. Ranging back. It's gone! And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 10-5. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's the center fielder.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And a slider misses down and away.
2 balls,
1 on, strike. Nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
The catcher, number 14, Joey Vaughn.
Number 17 had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
first and second. 2 outs. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
At the belt and fires. Squirts away a little bit.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the second game of the series. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 2 men left straight. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play.
Now pitching for
Tyler Wells, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And that is cut on and missed.
1 strike.
That's strike 1. Chandler, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Toss to Naylor. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Bottom of the 4th, there's Trevor Larnach.
the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
The catcher.
Stepping in, Liover Peguero. 2 down, nobody on. Big stack center field.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now the center fielder. 0 for 3 in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And no one can get there. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Joey Bart now.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The 2-1. Run around the move. Hit in the air, right field. Benson. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 3-2. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for 3rd. There's the ball. Throw to 3rd. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time, and he's on at first. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th. This is Joey Bart. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of the 10th. Runner takes off on the ground to third. Zips it across, and that is that. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Padres 4 and the Pirates 3. Number 17 had a ho-hum game for them.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. Rips that one center field. And base hit. The throw into second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
And now it's even up. 2 out, space is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. So a man at first. Here's the center fielder, Peyton Smith. Larnach gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a long drive, base hit out of the center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Just off the outside edge.
1-0.
1-0.
No strike.
On the ground. Fair ball. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Picks himself up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
This is Joey Bart.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Reese Hines now at the plate. Oh, and now a wild pitch. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
That's really frustrating right there. Should have had plenty of time to move up safely with the ball getting away, but they still threw out the runner.
And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the shortstop, Liover Peguero. Hit in the air, center field. Under this one. Makes the grab, one away.
But one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Harrington back to work. Up and in, ball 1.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Smith on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
First and second, no outs. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. In the air, left side. Larnach gets under it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in there as he tests the arm in left. One away on the flyout.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score in a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Number 17. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Tripled yesterday. That was his only hit. He was 1 for 4. And a foul ball. Harrison, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Horwitz pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. 1 out, bases empty.
Number 17.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Ball.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004,
1-1.
and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one is lifted in the air. Ramos sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Back up the middle and a base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night.
2 outs, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Inside. And that's ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Giants 1. So 1 out, nobody on. Sam Huff, the next to hit. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball line to center. Puts it away for the out.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
1st and 2nd, no outs. And now the center fielder. Just missed.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
That one finds the zone. 2-1 now.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing.
Now a diving stop at 3rd. There's 1 to 1st, not in time. Great effort there.
Matt Chapman is as good as there is at 3rd base right now in the big leagues. Great diving catch right there. This guy is so well-rounded in every play a 3rd baseman can make.
And now Noelvi Marte.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Noelvi Marte.
2 on, 1 out. Runner on the go, Chapman. They get 1. Tag out at third, and that's a double play. But one run does score on the play before the inning ends.
It's usually pretty anticlimactic for an inning.
Number 17 with a less than great game in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
And digging in for San Francisco, Spencer Horwitz. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Into center and a base hit. Throw into third. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
So 2 away with nobody on. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. And ball 1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
That one hammered left field. That's going back. Back some more. And gone. He flexes his power with that swing, his 12th of the season, and they add a run. It's 3-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
On to the third inning, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Line drive, base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
1 out, bases empty.
Number 17.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Little chopper rolls foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Out to short. Adames, the throw to first. And there are 2 outs.
The catcher, number 14, Joey.
2 outs, base is empty.
Number 17.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch
1-2.
misses. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
3-2.
Nice rip. Yeah, there you go.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Now batting, the catcher, Joey.
This is Joey Bart. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Two outs. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's now 5-4.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Bottom of the seventh, stepping in for San Diego, number 17. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That's off the inside corner, and to count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Not close with that one. 2-2. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. He's nicely done for the out.
The catcher, number 14, Joey Bart.
Laureano comes up to hit.
Right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
And a base hit right there. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Number 17 really stood out in this win. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities.
First and second, one out. Matt Chapman, the next Giant to hit. The pitch. Line drive.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
One down. Here's the center fielder. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Eflin, a former All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Next offering is downstairs.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And there's the automatic. Cronenworth over at first with one away. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Cronenworth around second, heading for third. Coming home. He'll score the relay, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Now batting, number 17.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike. High. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground to third. Makes the sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out. Padres leave one, but they lead it 1-0. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Second baseman.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive. That's a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First offering, runner goes. 1-1. This one in the dirt, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And out number one on the grab.
Now batting.
One out, runner at second. So here's the Padres DH, Rhys Hines. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. To first, now 2 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jacob Melton.
And now the right fielder, Jacob Melton.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Ground ball left side. Chapman over to first in time. And the inning is left for San Diego.
Now
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Nathaniel Lowe.
So the tying run at second. Runner takes off. Hammered on the line. Base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single tie game here in the 8th. And now the center fielder.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Man at first, one away. And now it's even up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Pitch misses. And now it's 3-2. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman,
Austin Shenton, the next up for the Padres. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball right side. Fires to first in time.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
The designated hitter, Rhys.
So 2 on with 2 away. Rhys Hines, the next up for the Padres. The Padres down to their final strike. Soft contact in the air. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take this one in a blowout. Number 17 did well in the losing effort. Put together a 3-hit performance.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Bottom half of inning number 2. So digging in now for San Diego, number 17. Dollander back to work. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0. Dollander, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Close, but called a ball. 3-0. And there's the automatic. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Kicks and deals. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to Tolia. That's one out, the bottom of the second. One out, runner at second. Next for the Padres, Austin Shenton. Here's the pitch, runner on the move. Popped up, Tovar. Brings it in. And there are two down.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Reese Hines.
So runner at second, two down. Reese Hines, the next up for the Padres. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Two outs. This one smoked out to left. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for San Diego, but they're on top 2-0. One down. So in now for Colorado, Michael Tolia. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Around first, heading for two. The throw in, and that's a two-bagger.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Number 17.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Now this is in the air down the line. Jones gets under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Joey Bart.
One out, base is empty. Tyro Estrada digs in now.
Estrada.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brenton.
Runner at first with no outs
Now
here.
batting, number 17.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
This ball's chopped on the ground. McMahon goes to second for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
The catcher, number 14.
This is Joey Bart.
Bart.
Runner on the go. In the dirt.
1-1.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner goes again. In the air, right side. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. So runner at second, 2 down. Stepping in for San Diego, Austin Shenton. Runner breaks for third. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. Next for Colorado, Ōtani Dylan. So the tying run at second. Line drive, that's a base hit. Around third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 5-5. And now the center fielder. Laser, base hit. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's Joey Bart now. Go-ahead run at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Number 17 did a good job in the win. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Number 24, Ryan
Doyle on second. Jones on at first with nobody out. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Number 17 in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground to third. McMahon to second and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones.
Two on the way. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that's a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Now a jump throw. On the money. Nice play. Padres leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Base is empty, 1 away. Thairo Estrada digging in for the Rockies. That one laced to center and a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Kidd back to work. Foul ball there.
That missed. That's a ball.
And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner.
First offering. Runner goes. Estrada. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. One out. Runner at second. Austin Shenton, the next up for the Padres. Runner takes off. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's ripped. Base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. 1 for 3. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Bart off of first with 2 away. So 2 balls and no strikes. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Estrada. The throw to first. And that is the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 2. Number 17 with an okay game in the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Here's the center fielder.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Yeehaw! Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base knock right field. Tatis comes in to score. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
This is Joey Barton.
The catcher,
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Ground ball right side. Tolia steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We'll move to the 2nd now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 2 and the Rockies nothing. And here is Ezequiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Number 17 batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
That's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's down and in. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Here's Joey Bart now. A swing and a soft liner. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 2 and the Rockies 1. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, number 44.
Robert Kalai.
And a rope into center field, base hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Number 17.
Hampton back to work. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to 3rd. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
And that one in the air, center field. Doyle makes the grab, 1 down. So 1 out, nobody on. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder Velasquez. In his rookie season, just 19 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that drops in for a strike.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
Missed with a changeup, and it's a ball and a strike.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fly ball center field, Doyle. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Number 17 had a decent showing in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Hello， 大家好，我是小猫。那现在已经11点了，非常感谢一起看直播、看我们迪兰Ōtani的观众朋友。今天直播就先到这里结束喽，感谢大家，明天见，拜拜。